Hello everyone, this is Coach Anthony and I'm going to be showing you basic beginner checkmates. The goal of the game of chess is to get checkmate. So obviously as a beginner you should be knowing how to get checkmate or else you will never win the game. So let's get started. This is a checkmate you might fall into as a beginner. So it starts off with pawn to e4, pawn to e5, and then white opens with bishop to c4. And after you make a normal developing move, well, this is not a normal developing move. If you're playing this, maybe it's time for checkers. Their queen here. Pause this video and think, what would you do as black? Now that you've paused the video, there are a few things you can do. The most direct way to handle this is pawn to g6, and here's why. There is a very dangerous threat over here, supported by the bishop. And let's say you made some random move, the queen would go here, and it's supported by the bishop, attacking the king, and it is checkmate. So don't do this as a beginner. What I would recommend after they do something like this, I would recommend playing, say, a normal developing move here, and after they play this, play something like not queen here. Queen here is a bit passive because queen here blocks in the bishop, which is not what you want to do. You want to play pawn to g6, which attacks the queen and blocks the threat of checkmate. So as we go on to our next type of checkmate, which is back rank checkmate. So the way you can see if this is going to happen is if the pawns are blocking the king like this, and this rank is open for your rook to jump in, and in this scenario it can be done. And as you can see, this is checkmate. The king can move nowhere because of these pawns. Its own pieces are blocking it from winning the game. So this next is called in your face mate. Pause the video now and think, what would you do as black? Now that you've paused the video, the correct move is queen to g7, supported by the bishop, giving checkmate to the king. There's a trap you might fall into as a beginner, and as white, I would highly recommend playing this. Pawn to e4, pawn to e5, the standard thing you should do when you're a beginner. Knight to f3 and knight to c6. This is all regular. Knights do not move like that, attacking and defending the pawn. Now bishop to c4, developing a piece. And after they move something like here, you play knight to g5. And pause the video, and what is the threat that white is making with this move, knight to g5? The correct answer is knight takes f7. So let's say black makes a move like this. Then you get to play knight takes f7. And the reason why this is so bad for black is that you're attacking the queen and the rook. So they have to move one of them, and then you get to eat the other piece. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.